Hi everyone, I'm back with another process video for you. Apologise it's another Christmassy one, but I'm just trying to get through these photos, so I apologise if I'm boring any of you with Christmas layouts, but hopefully, they're still interesting to watch. So, I'm just going to do one photo, and it is a square photo. And I'm just going through some bits and pieces that I've picked out, again, from my existing stash. I've decided to go with this Studio Calico background, which is quite a busy background. It's from the Wonderland collection, and it's got lots of different sort of Christmassy papers all collaged on there. The only thing I'm not keen on actually is that Santa Claus, because it doesn't really kind of go with the photo. So I've just used a Studio Calico bag that I had lying around to create a layer. And then I'm using that very old basic grey paper there. And I'm not even sure if that's a Christmas collection. I don't think it was. These are some Jenny Bolin cut aparts. And then I've got this basic grey sticker sheet here, which I try to work with, but just can't get it to look right. But you'll see me fuss with that. The picture is of our Christmas ham. So I've just cut another bit of that paper out, trying to get it used up. And then I decide that I need a doily. As I say, the background is really busy anyway, and I'm actually going to make it even busier. So trying to decide if a cream or red doily worked the best on this, but because the background is quite cream toned, I decided to go with the red one. So I'm just matting my photos down here, trying to get everything layered up. I know that I am going to add some details to the background as well. So just cutting the branding strip off here. And, it's creams, reds and greens. I did keep contemplating on turning it over and using the other side. So I'm just going through my crop bag here, trying to find some different stamps. I'm using my polka dot brayer here, and that is with the fired brick ink. So just overlaying that over and over there. And then I think I end up using the shabby shutter with my triangle stamp, and it kind of looks like little Christmas trees. Actually, I kind of thought after doing this layout. So again, just layering that all up, adding some of that white new misting ink I've got, and then here I believe that's the goldstone as well. So just layering that all up in my background, and then I'm just using my heat gun to dry that off and dry that mist up, because that mist does take quite a while to dry. I don't know if it's because it's kind of more metallic-y. So just drying that up before I start adding more on top. And I kind of challenged myself to do like a really kind of crazy busy background. I'm really liking that at the moment. I did think it was done a little bit too crazy, so I've just taken out, I have a pack of, it's by Paper Mania, which is a UK company, and it's just their kind of basics craft papers, and there's ones with like grid patterns on, squares, or just plain. So I just take this grid one and layer that background on. It just it just sort of breaks it up a little bit, and because I've got the craft on with that bag there. Here is when I take these stickers out, which were brand new in the pack still when I pulled them out, and I don't know, I can't get the colours to work, so but you will see me fussing and trying to layer them. And then I think about making another cluster, and I don't know, the tone is all wrong. I'm not going to bin them just yet, but I feel they probably will be being binned. Just because I just can't get it to work. I mean, I like it, but I don't know, and they're getting old. I think they're from 2010, I believe, maybe 2011. But I'm really fussing here, trying to get it to work and layering it over. And I'm going to reach the conclusion shortly that no, colours just don't go. So I stick everything back. There's ornaments on here as well, and there's sort of snowflakes, but I decided nope, that's not going to work. So I'm just getting my Christmas bag out and looking what else I've got in here. So I'm pulling out this Jenny Bolan cut apart sheet. That's a piece of American Crafts Kringle collection. So just layering all this away, and decide that I'm going to use some of these labels. As I said, this is something again that I'm just trying to use up. I don't know why I went with that Santa there, assuming I'd covered the other Santa up. So just working out how I'm going to lay these, and I really like that because it's a kind of a cream base, and it adds, adds some, I don't know, makes it just a bit more neutral. I think the other bits of green was just too busy. So, as I said, the photo is of the Christmas ham. It's kind of a family tradition now about the Christmas ham and how I get excited and I get to go and choose the Christmas ham. And it's something over here in the UK that traditionally in my family anyway, we cook on Christmas Eve, and then we have for Christmas Day breakfast. So this is a picture of the mighty Christmas ham. I'm just going through this little bag of embellishments and bits that I found. I can't for the life of me remember where it came from, and I'm actually just looking here. This is a paper clip, and it's got a little charm Christmas tree hanging off it. And as I said previously, I quite liked just overlaying that paper clip on a photo that I'd done before, so I just thought that added a little bit of detail. And I'm then taking out these little burlap canvas banners, which have kind of like little ringlet bits in. This is it's actually an old Yankee Candle jar. I'm a little bit obsessed with Yankee candles, and I have several empty jars, which if anyone's got any amazing uses for those, let me know. But this has just got all my Christmas wood veneering. Some of these came from my friend Michelle, who sent me a load of Christmas goodies and stickers and bits. So just looking at trying to layer those down as well. I decided not to because again it's a little bit of a shiny texture. It doesn't kind of work the same, but I do take out this fabric brad. And then I pull out my other Christmas box here, just trying to go through all my different little bits of Christmas stash I've got around. So I take out this ribbon to add in different layers. I have a lot of ribbon, but I don't actually use it much anymore. So I'm just taking out 3 different bits of ribbon. And just adding that into the 3 points of the cluster. I also pulled some washi tape out as well. These large pieces I'm just using my ATG on to stick down. And I'm using that on the canvas as well, but on this piece here I am just using a little bit of my wet glue because you're not actually going to see that. And again on my top bit there I'm just using a little bit of the wet glue. So I pulled out this wood veneer that says Joy, and I'm going to stick that down there over that cluster. I'm really happy with how that's come together. I'm just taking out some washi tape. This is kind of a pinky red piece. And I'm just going to use my pokey tool here to put that brad through. And the brad doesn't go 100%, but it's like a little heart, Christmassy heart, so it kind of went quite well. I then decide to add some more wood veneer to this layout. So I'm just going to take clusters of stars around each of them, and I'm going to put a cluster down there at the bottom, which is where my title is going to go. So again, even though this is more themed than my normal layouts, as you can see, I'm using a sort of a variety of stash. I mean, you could use that joy one veneer on anything really. This is a basic grey chipboard alpha, and I believe this came in a Studio Calico kit. The letters are they're not as sort of big as high off the page as stickers, but they're nice, but they're a nice smaller font. And I'm then taking out these Daily Flash alphas, and I really like these because I like the second side, these small tile stickers as well. And as I said in the previous one, I am kind of running low on a lot of these smaller tile stickers. So here I am just adding the date as well, because this is the 2012 Christmas ham. I pulled out this sort of, it's kind of like a plaid kind of, I don't know if it's plaid, it's more of a checkerboard I suppose, red washi tape. And I'm just adding that into three different clusters as well. And then I'm just going to add some more of that white over the top, so I really like how that looks. And I believe I'm just going to put a little bit more of the goldstone as well, just over the different clusters. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I think, yes, I was just going through some other bits and pieces that I could look at layering on top. I grabbed my Christmas stamp, so this is the Stamping Up one. So I'm just adding that, and that one says, I think, ho ho ho. And then I believe this stamp also has naughty and nice on, and so I switch it to the nice. And then I'm just going to grab my Archiver's brown ink here and stamp that around, because then that's quite a muted brown as well. And I don't mind that it doesn't stamp out, clearly. Again, it's just adding some texture to the background. And yeah, I'm really happy with how that's come out. And I'm just going to use a little bit of foam tape just to stick that charm down so it doesn't move around too much. And I think I am just going through some other stickers, trying to decide if I need to add anything else on here. I take this little heart cluster, again that's from a Scraptastic kit, and then I take this transparency frame and just cut that in half and add that to the top and bottom cluster, just adding a little bit more height and dimension. And as you see, quite a lot of these sticker sheets are quite used up, so I'm just looking if I want to add any more of those on. I'll decide. I don't think I decided using any of these in the end. Just that one tag, I believe, goes on the side there. And I do just use my Archivers to stamp on that. And I'm just using the American Craft stamp here. It doesn't stamp brilliantly because it's over quite a few layers, but I'm really happy with how that looks. So here are some close-ups of the final layout. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back with some more layouts later this week. Cheers, bye!